Afternoon baseball now from the desert Southwest and Chase Field here in downtown Phoenix. Game 1 here in the month of May between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96, good sinking action, and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball, and if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
In now, D. Gordon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Dages finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder, Dwight.
Now at the plate, Dwight Messer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, I'm talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Segura for 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Popped him up. Owings on the move, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Greinke gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Gene Segura standing in, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Greinke, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a first-round pick during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kyle Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Line to the right side. Peralta is there to put it away for out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peterson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Russell Martin now.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Tomas has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, David Peralta. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brent Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Zach Greinke goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's D. Gordon now. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So it was a strikeout swinging. D. Gordon goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Dwight Messer. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Tomas coasts under it, and that's the third out. Down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brandon Drury will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Start of that swing a bit too early. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Hit hard to the right. Foul. From the stretch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Eric Hosmer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit on the ground to third. Drury fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Justin Turner.
Ready for another chance, Justin Turner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. To first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number
And
2,
so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down.
the first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. Digging in now, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Russell Martin will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Owings is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now in the box, David Peralta. First time up, he went down looking.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. 2-1. 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Skied down the left field line. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Segura to his left. He's there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's positives going on right now.
The 1-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's an added bonus. But
and hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Peralta back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Drury has a play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Brandon Drury, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Brandon Drury.
0-1 the count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Drury, a native Oregonian, He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And there are 2 away now. Up next for Arizona, Shelby Miller. Ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner ranges to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
On the first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for LA. Still no score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Through 6 1/3. Greinke still working on a shutout. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Greinke gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Now batting, Zach Greinke. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Peralta is under it. 2 gone. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So digging in now, D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Randall Delgado enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 48, Randall.
Into the box now, Dwight Messer. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This one's down to third. Drury has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in, Yasmani Tomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second.
Riding in once again, Chris Owings. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. There's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Hit hard to the right side. High and deep to right center. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So a big moment in the ball game here. Kyle Seager, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's Jock Peterson now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 1-2 pitch. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Russell Martin now as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hosmer on third, Puig over at second, Seager on at first with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as Brandon Drury will bat next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1-2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Joe Dages comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dages is retired. 2 down now. Paul Covington will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a ball 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped him up. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lifted in the air to center. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. 9 shutout innings for him thus far. Now just 1 run can make him a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we still have no score. David Hernandez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
David Hernandez.
Corey Seager is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That average at 291 to start the day. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Seager, 23 years old, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 1-2. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Dwight Messer. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after Kelvin Herrera comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Curveball stays a little high that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So nothing happening this time around, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. We still have no score. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasiel Puig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are two away.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate is Manny Tomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Seager has it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dominic Leone gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 54.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Nick Ahmed.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. This is pulled into right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So stepping in, Russell Martin, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Kelvin Herrera.
Kike Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez hits a little over the 270 mark. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Here's D. Gordon now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Kenley Jansen.
Leading off the inning, Joe Dankis, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. Gordon is up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Ready now, Nick Ahmed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Jansen A right-hander going 6'5", enters the day in third place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Arizona down to its last strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Kelvin Herrera claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.